Good morning, friends. So today we are going to be getting into the financial reset, and specifically like how to budget as a student and how to organize your money and steward your money well as a student, because man, like God gives us money and he entrusts us with it. And even if you're earning like 1,000 rand a month, which like you're earning something, you have to steward that well. So let's get into it. Also, how good is this audio? I found my microphone. All right, so I have my notebook here actually. So what I used to do, so what I used to do with my finances is to physically track them. So I used to use this big notebook, and then I moved on to a small A5 notebook, which I talked about in my last monthly reset. And I came up with a system to track my money. And so let's see if I can find one quickly. Okay, here we go. So, all right, there we go. So I would every single month have, I guess it's not that crazy, okay? Every single month I would have the month, and then I would have the money that came in over here, and then my tithes and offering, the money that was in my account, so that I would like leave it. Okay, actually let me just break all this down, and then I'll break it down. My savings, and then my money coming out. So money coming in is obviously money I'm making from income. My main income stream, I work part-time as a tutor and concessions facilitator, and I work with a company, and so that I am paid that every single month around the 10th. It's usually around the 10th, and that amount of money is completely dependent. It's an hourly rate. It depends on how many hours I work, how many work opportunities come up. That's my primary source of income. I also have my shop, which I don't pay myself a lot, but I want to increase that. So my shop that I run, and then I also help run a thrift shop on Instagram, and I get paid off that, like depending on how many sales we make, and then but my main source of income is from tutoring. Okay, so that's my money in. First thing I do, I guess this is also kind of like a payday routine / so it's just like everything about my finances, like a finance crash course. Okay, first thing I do, tithes and offering. That money is, so according to the Bible, your tithes is 10% of your income. It goes back to God, and so you give it back to the church, because without God, like I wouldn't have any of that money. And so there we go, that's better. Without God, I truly wouldn't have any of the money. Also, ignore the pile of clothes. I am currently cleaning my room, and so I'm going to take you on that journey today too. So 10% goes straight back to God. Like that is the first amount of money that comes out of my account. And then offerings is any extra. Like if I want to give an extra 50 rand, an extra whatever it is, I usually do more than 10%, because the Lord has just been so faithful and so good in my finances. I have literally, since 2020, I have been earning some sort of income almost every month. Like there've been like maybe 5 months where I haven't earned an income, but since 2020 I've been earning an income. So like that's the goodness of God. That goes straight there. Okay, and then how I do my money. So okay, I guess while we're talking about obligatory like set things every month, I pay for my Apple Music. I'm so proud. I pay for my Apple Music every month, so I need to keep that aside. So that's where the in-account money. So then I'll leave some money in my account that goes towards my Apple Music, that goes towards bank charges that I'll encounter. So like just from my bank. And then what I've actually started doing is that I will also set aside a little bit of money here that just stays in my account. So every single month it rolls over, so that my account is never at zero. And also like if I feel like buying something small for myself, then I can like kind of, and it's not set to any of the other things, then I can like buy it from this like miscellaneous spending, not to go crazy or anything. Okay, and then money out. So that's all my spending money. But how I do this, so I discovered sinking funds, and this concept completely changed. Like it's so good. So this is how I use them, and this is not like official definition or anything, but it's essentially saving up for things that are coming up. So in my savings, I have my fixed savings, and I've kind of like I've played around with these, and as we go through as I like set up my July monthly income. Like we'll go through it and you'll see how like it's kind of changed. But I used to have fixed savings, which fixed savings, flexible savings. So flexible I can pull out of and spend. I've kind of changed it a little bit. And then my goal savings. So here I have categories, and every month, like when I can, it just depends on how much I've made that month and whether it's a priority. I will put money into these specific little savings, and well, they're not little, but these specific or kind of these specific saving pots. And so I'm saving up for things. So these include a new phone. I'm working on that. Coffee with friends. I love grabbing coffee with friends. So every single month I will set aside some money for coffee with friends, gifts for friends, mission trips. So that's a big one because I love, like, so yeah, missions. And then emergencies. I would love to get a nose piercing and a tattoo. So that's also one. So nose piercing and tats. And then driving lessons. So that's one. And then I have one for lending money. And then lending money. And then one, this feels so silly to say out loud, I'm not dating anyone, but I have one called My Love. And that's for in the future, like when I start dating someone, like for birthday presents, going on dates, that sort of thing. So those are kind of like my pots that I've set aside. And so that's kind of like what worked almost for I used those for like since 2020. So that's about like a year and a half. But I just found like I struggled to like I just struggled a little bit with it. So then last month I tried everydollar. And so everydollar is the Dave Ramsey money app, and it's in dollars, but like I don't count that. I just like put the amount that it is in rands because I'm in South Africa, and then I just use that, and it's actually been pretty helpful. And so I'm still kind of like trying to figure it out. And I used it for July, and it's just really, really helpful. And so what I did is I kind of went, and I'll finish that process today. I kind of went and like closed it all up, put in the rest of my monthly expenses, and then I'm going to set it up for July. So I'm going to show you what it looks like for July. Yeah, so let's set that up quickly, and also a few things. So yeah, next portion, next title of the video is just going to be like what to do when money comes in. So first of all, working part-time is how you get money or full-time. And so as soon as money comes in, like I said, first thing is tithes and offerings. And then now, so this year I have like a student loan that I'm paying off. So every single month, it's a set amount every single month, and that also goes straight off my account. And then I also have like a ministry sponsor that I do, which I'm so privileged to be able to do that. So that goes straight off my account every month. So it's tithes and offerings, my student loan, and then the extra giving for ministry, basically. Every single month that goes straight out of my account. And what I want to do for July is because so obviously I get paid like in July for June. What I want to do is I want to actually save up an extra payment for the student loan and for the ministry sponsor, because I want to slow down in July a little bit with my tutoring, just to give myself a bit of a break. So thankfully I've earned enough money that I can cover all that. So that's what I'm going to do as well. And then from there, whatever money is left, I leave some for my account, for my Apple Music, for my bank charges, and then I put it in all those like sinking funds, goal savings that I talked about. And so yeah, let's get into the Dave Ramsey. Okay, all right. So welcome to my screen. I guess we're doing this. All right. So this is me setting up the everydollar app for July. And what I've just done is I just use it on my computer. You can sign in, you can sign up. It's really that easy. So what I've done is in the money I'm making this month. And then I've put in, immediate payments that need to go out and big savings that I'm making. Yeah. So I've budgeted for the extra student loan, talent offering, ministry sponsorship, extra giving. All right. So now I am left with, and the fuel. Yeah. The transport for tutoring. Okay. And my airtime. So now that this is done, I am left with the amount at best is 790 to budget with. And so that's kind of what I do. I kind of play around with it until the budget makes sense. And so I'm going to pause here and then I will come back. And I would have, oh my gosh, this is so long. And then I would have been done with it. Okay, all right. I have finally organized all my budget for the month, which is so exciting. And please note, like this might change. And I also I'll be like, okay, Lord, like please let me know if I should change my budget, right? There might be extra money that comes in, whatever it is. And I think, like I said, this month, it's quite a heavy savings month, but it's not like the savings that I want to be saving, but it'll benefit me in August. So it's one of those things. Okay, so this is what my budget looks like, and you'll see over here once all the money is accounted for, it says like it's an every dollar budget. So yeah, so I've got the student loan which I'll pay for this month, tithes and offerings, ministry sponsorships, those will all go out of my account. And then extra giving, that will also go out, and then that also counts for my August sponsorship money, so that will be saved aside. Yeah. So then what I did this month, so that 1,000 rand is for then my August student loan. And then I kind of like tried to distribute everything else amongst my savings. It's not really a good savings month, but something is better than nothing. So yeah, we'll take it as it is. So yeah, so I've got put some money for my new phone, mission trips, my love, driving lessons, and then wedding and future moving out fund. And I should actually set this as a fund. Because so what's cool is that it's already a fund. Okay. So what's cool is that like you can have a goal amount, and then with funds they carry on from month to month. So for example, what I saved in last month will then add to this month, and then like it adds together. So that's nice that I don't have to manually worry about that. Again, so then Apple Music, that's increased to 35 rand, but then that'll be Apple Music for the end of July. So I saved my Apple Music up for the end of the month. Okay, bank charges, okay, money that stays in my account, and then I just have clear child lending money. Don't worry about that. That makes sense to me. And then I have 30 rand airtime, printing and stationery. I didn't really dedicate any to that, but I will in August. And then transport, that one is set. And then I kind of put like coffee with friends. I already have leftover money from coffee with friends from um June, so that's just like a little to add on to that. Friends gift, I'm pretty sure one of my friends' birthday is in July. Well, true. So I'll say that I might actually put that 50 rand into coffee with friends instead. Like it just depends on the month. We'll see. I think that's actually probably wiser. Anyway, and then I have going out slash fun, and then this one is TBD. I saw this plant on social, this really massive fiddle leaf thing, and I really, really want to get it. But I'm not sure I will because it's not really like a wise investment because that 280 could go towards like extra mission money, extra coffee with friends money. So TBD. We'll see at the end of the month. Maybe I'll do like a reviewing my spending at the end of the month. But yeah, that is my budget for July. And so this was 11 minutes long, so I'm gonna have to trim it out quite a bit. But thank you so much for watching, and I really do appreciate you watching this far. These are real numbers. These are real numbers. We're gonna be honest here. And this is not in dollars. Please note, like I wish it was in dollars, but it's not in dollars. And yeah. Also, my income fluctuates month to month to month. Some months it's higher than this, some months it's way lower than this. That's just like dealing with a fluctuating income. And I'm so grateful that God has given me this money, however little it is.